Let's start with the proceeding of our shipping finance session. Shipping finance is always a very sensitive topic. You noticed that there was a lot of attention already from the opening session of this conference today. The reason is that, of course, our industry requires significant volumes of capital equity as well as loan finance. And this is an industry, our industry is among the most capital-intensive sectors in the global economy. And since there was some financial gap in recent years, and I'm referring to the traditional lending, there was need and room for alternative financing sources, let's say capital market, both equity and debt, and private equity houses. So before the speech that will start our proceeding, I leave the floor to Jeff Pribor. Sorry.
Thank you, Diego. So Francesco has said a couple times that he has bad news and good news. So I have the same comment. I have some bad news, which is that I'm going to have to leave a little bit early because I have a personal emergency I need to leave. Frankly, when I first heard of this, I thought it's 1 o'clock. It's no problem when the panel is over, but I forgot that this runs on Francesco time, so we're running a little bit late, Francesco. The good news is, just as Diego has said, a lot of what I want to talk about, I had the opportunity to talk about this morning. So all I'll say before turning it over to our speakers is that I'm sure that in the course of the next little while we will talk about the perception and the reality of whether private and public equity from the U.S. in particular has come in unusual fashion, and what are the ramifications? Has it made a difference for this cycle? I think that's something that the panelists will cover. And in terms, especially, that's on the equity side. In terms of debt, I think we'll talk about, are the shipping banks back? And since they were gone, even if they are on the way back, did they leave a little crack, a little opening for the capital markets? And we'll start by hearing soon from Mediobanca, but did the shipping banks leave a little opening for the capital markets to enter into the tent with other products to compete? And so in the future, what alternatives will the ship owners have, either traditional banking or U.S. or other European capital markets for lending? So I think those are the things we'll be sure to talk about today. Thank you, Diego.